meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
My name is Do Young-sun, and I'm a supervisor of Korea Junior High School. How do you feel today?
I feel good.
Tell me about yourself, please. Tell me about yourself, please.
Yes. My name is Taeyeon Choi, and I'm expected to graduate this summer. And I'm going to have a triple major, which are education and law and English education. And I was born in Seoul in 1982, and I've lived with my parents, who are always supportive. And
Okay, I was very astonished by your triple majors. And do you have any special reason for studying 3 majors? And I was very impressed by you studied law. And do you have any special reason for studying law?
Yes, as you can see, I have a lot of passion and enthusiasm to have triple major. Actually, I was very interested in law, and of course, my first major is education. That's why I'm applying for the teacher, and that's why I majored in law. I think by the knowledge of law, I can help the managing the school management in your school. And since my major is also, I have a major education, so I can give helpful advice as a counselor to those students who have a lot of concerns. And in the case of absentee of sociology politics teachers at your school, then I can make up for that. And even though my major task is teaching English.
Okay, good. And what motivates you to be an English teacher?
Yes. The turning the recent years there have been is in my life is the turning point. When I was in a teacher's training, I've met a lot of friends, and I actually experienced several students who inspired me to teach. And at the time, I thought my ultimate goal could be an English teacher. And I saw a lot of students who have difficulty communicating with his native speaker, even though they got 95 points out of 100 in their regular test, but they even speak in English. And I also heard that it is the best and efficient way to learn English is in the same way the people acquire their mother tongue by the order of listening and speaking, writing, listening, speaking, and reading and writing. But in the current English education in Korea, it's completely on the opposite track. So I determined to become an English teacher, and I would like to find an efficient way to help the students to do this kind of learning. That's why I'm here.
Okay. What if you have some student who make a lot of mistakes and do something wrong? Suppose you have a student who ran away from home and smoked and do bad things. How is disciplining them lead to them be interested in study?
Actually, that kind of situation for me is an unpredictable situation. So to deal with this kind of unpredictable situation, actually, when I was in teacher's training, I have a similar experience, similar students to those who have. I met one student who 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 is 2 years older than other peers, and he dyed his hair dark yellow, and he had a small scar on his left upper side of eyebrow, and he showed no interest academics at all, and his worst subject is English. But I tried to show an affection and attention, special attention and affection. Then he tried to study very hard. He understands what I'm trying to do for him. So I heard that I received his news from other students. His scores improved a lot, and he was able to enter the university. So I was very happy. And last year he came to see me with a red roses and bunches. So I was very impressive. So at the time, I realized that my ultimate goal is English teacher, and he inspired me to do that and interested in the teaching English.
Okay, that is very interesting. And these days, many schools are equipped good facility to enable students to learn English more effectively. And do you have your own attempts to teaching English using these materials?
Yes. Last year, I took a micro-teaching class, which are students who have to do demonstrate their sample class. At the time, the teacher gives us the opportunity to speak out loud in class and taped in video camera. And after that, we discussed our strengths and weaknesses, and that's very helpful. In the same way, in the similar way, I applied to my students, my language class during my teacher's training. At the time, the students showed an interest and attention for that, and they are eager to do that. So they demonstrate their presentation in front of the class, and then tape the video camera, and after that they discussed each other what's the problem, and I give them feedback and positive feedback such as compliments and something like that. And it was very good at the time. And in addition, I applied to some new creative method that is with a joyful and rhythmic chants. They are very interested in music, so I applied that kind of a chant. So, the most important discovery I made was that real meaning, real education results and attention from the students comes out of joy and interest.
Okay. And according to your resume, you certificate in the intensive program of EFL at International College. You studied in the U.S., right?
Yes.
What did you learn from the experience?
Last summer I was in the States, and I was attending International College in the Maryland, USA. At the time, I met a lot of students there who is from Italy and Spain and Mexico and Japan and all over the world. I met getting along with them, and I've learned from different background and colorful perspective of what they have. And I've also learned a lot of new teaching methodologies such as presentation and speech and field trip, and the most impressive thing is portrait party. Most students bring their unique food, and we shared, and by doing this, we feel very get close to each other, and we learned what people think about each other, even though they are from all over the world. It was very interesting, but that was my first time, so I was very shocked because it was my first time to meet them. So I thought that I should, as a teacher, my students culture and things, culture shock.
Good. And the last question, do you have your own specialty in teaching English?
I'm interested in singing song and music. So I was already the pop English. So if I hired to school, then I can help the student to run extracurricular activities clubs such as English musical clubs and pop English clubs. Then it could be very helpful to the students to learn real practical.
Okay. Just tell yourself for a few seconds.
Okay. Since I was in the university, I always think what could be make myself valuable, and I try to research and experience several various kinds of things. And I thought from this process, I thought what is the most valuable is not to leave myself. Give myself in teaching is better for me in English. So if you give me opportunity, and if you grant me the opportunity to teach English at your school, then I make my work to endure and diligence always.
Okay, thank you. That's it. And if you are appointed, we will contact you by your mobile in a week.
Okay.
I hope to see you later. Thank you.
Thank you.